Detoxify your mind and body. Be the change you want to see. Small steps towards living better. Small steps to where I want to be.
Hey guys, I want to give a few tips on how to eliminate colds and flus without using medications or shots or anything like that. I definitely think going the natural route is by far the best way to go. It's more effective and it has no long-term negative effects like other venues may have. So first off, I kind of want to go over what a cold or flu really is. I don't believe that they are some boogeyman bug that comes along and takes over a healthy body and makes you feel like crap. What it really is your body's natural defense against what you've basically done to it. When it has an overaccumulation of toxins or mucus from us eating a diet full of mucus-forming foods or other toxic things that are, preservatives and things like that, the body is going to respond by eliminating these things, and we see that as a cold or a flu. But really, it's our body protecting itself. So to suppress that mechanism is only going to cause further damage in the long run. So if your body wants to puke, you should definitely let it puke, because that's telling you you've got something in your body that doesn't belong there and it's causing you harm. But we don't know it, the body knows it, so you got to listen to your body. The body wants to get rid of it, let it get rid of it, don't suppress that. So yeah, basically a cold or a flu is the body's innate knowledge of what it needs to keep you healthy. Let's see, and a little fact here, a healthy body produces a pint of mucus every day. Isn't that kind of gross? And some of the things that we add on to that is eating really starchy foods or meat or dairy. These things are very mucus producing foods, and that's going to add on to the already mucus that the body's producing. So when you have a lot of mucus in your system, that's when you're obviously going to get your colds. You're going to be clogged up in the head, things like that. You're going to have a cough, you're going to have that phlegm in there. That's really where it came from, is the foods that we eat are mucus forming, they're acidic, and when something is acidic, what happens is the body is going to create mucus in order to buffer the acidity and prevent further damage to our cells, because acids burn and the cells are going to get damaged once there is an acid in our system. So cholesterol is one of the main defenses that the body uses to buffer acids. So you're going to get all the cholesterol, you're going to get mucus, all this junk in your system that somehow is going to have to get out of your system eventually, and that is where the cold or the flu come in. So yeah. Another thing, mucus is a breeding ground. It's the perfect medium for bacteria and viruses, things like that, to proliferate and thrive. So that's another reason why we want to have as little mucus formation going on in our system as possible, keep our bodies alkaline so that the body isn't forced to protect itself from the things that we're putting into it. We want to be helping our body and giving it things that are going to allow it to maintain a good homeostasis without a lot of, work. So a couple tips on how you can eliminate colds and flus. I haven't had one for like 2.5 years or something like that. Ever since I started this raw vegan lifestyle, I have not been sick one time from a cold or a flu. I've gotten sick from eating out. I went out to eat for a birthday party and I ate some fried food because I thought, one time isn't gonna hurt. Well, it made me sick. So other than what I've done to myself, I haven't gotten a cold or a flu for a very long time, and I used to get them on a very frequent basis, especially during the winter. I would always have congestion in my chest, in my head, and it's completely gone since I've eliminated the meats, the dairies, those very acid-forming foods. So we're going to want to keep our bodies hydrated. We're going to want to make sure that we're putting alkaline-forming food, so that's fresh fruits and vegetables. Things like lemon. Lemon is very alkalizing. You can put that in your water. Oranges, all the things that are high in vitamin C and other antioxidants, flavonoids, any of your phytochemicals. Basically, just eat raw fruits and vegetables, and you're going to benefit from the protection that gives you by enhancing your immune system and creating as very little metabolic acid waste that your body has to deal with. And yeah, so let's see. Limit cooked food if you're willing to get into a more of a raw type diet, which is going to be, in my opinion, one of the better ways to go. Maybe if you just want to give it a try in the beginning of the winter months, just to see, if it works for you. And then if you want to keep going with it, then great. But also, big things is limit your refined sugar intake. That's also very acid and mucus forming. So we're kind of on a trend here with things that cause the colds and the flus. Acid forming foods, mucus forming foods, they are bad news. So again, hydrate yourself, drink plenty of fluids. Getting them from your vegetables and fruits is probably the best way to go. Alkalize your system. Remove starchy foods like potatoes, grains, dairy, meat, things like that.
Small steps towards living better. Small steps to where I wanna be.